see what's behind me? That's right. Today, we got the 2008 Dodge Avenger back. We bought this thing for next to nothing, guys, because it was a mechanical problematic car. Truth was, all it needed was a tune-up. That's it. We put a tune-up, 6 plugs, 6 coils, and this thing literally runs and drives perfect. No creaking, squeaking, no clunking, no rattling. In fact, on the highway a little while ago, we were going 90 miles an hour with no issues at all. Now, we just got this back from Maaco. Wow. That's all I can say. They always do such a phenomenal job, guys. Look at it. Now, this paint job was a little bit more than some of my other ones. A lot of times you guys see me getting the paint jobs for like $299, the $300 specials, because this one had so much clear coat peeling and so many problem areas. This one came out to $650, but that was $650 out the door. And you remember it was all, this was all gone. The sides were all messed up where it had been spray painted. Clear coat was running off, had spray paint everywhere on it, remember? And the worst side was actually this side. This is the side that someone had just like spray painted everything. Now look at this. Look how beautiful this is. And I don't know how well it comes out on camera, but this is like a metallic flake. I didn't know this was a metallic flake paint, but it is. It's kind of like a black with a blue flake or dark gray with, I don't know. It's absolutely beautiful though. Now, the only thing that's not beautiful on this are these nasty fogged up headlights. And as you can see, I've already taped these off with some cheap packing tape because I have plenty of packing tape around. And I'm going to get out here and I'm going to try to clean this up. I bought this mother's kit. It's got the ball, it's got the polish, it's got 1500, 3000, and 800 grit sandpaper. You use a drill, a little bit of water. I'm going to start the process of sanding and trying to clean this up. Then I'm going to take the hose, I'm going to clean the wheels and the tires. And at that point, other than needing a door handle on the inside, which it does still work, it's hard to grip because there's no handle. And the door handle's down here somewhere. It's in the there it is right there. I don't think this is fixable, at least not long term, but you can open it. You just got to grab it and pull it with your finger like this, and it does work. But we definitely need to get that fixed. Clean up the tires, clean up the headlights, and I think this thing, I don't know, what are you thinking? I'm thinking like $29.95 all day long. All day long. Comment below to what you think. Let's get these headlights knocked out one more time. One more time. All right. Now remember, before, during, and after. There you go. How's that? We got the fog light down there too. I think it came out looking pretty good, don't you? Move over to the other side in case you forgot what it looked like. Here's the other side. We still got to do this one. See how foggy and just cloudy, nasty this is, especially down here. Real bad. This fog light down here also, real cloudy. Looks pretty gross. So from this side, doesn't look that great. When you come over here to this side that's done, and she looks sharp, man. She looks real sharp. All right, guys, I'm going to knock out this other headlight. Then I'm going to start on the tires and wheels. So while I was out here, I decided to go ahead and clean up the front bumper. If you remember, this thing had black stuff just all over it. It looked pretty damn rough, and I think she came out looking pretty decent today. But we're not here to talk about the Mercedes, right? Although this car is like a new passion of mine, to be quite honest with you. We are here today to talk about the Dodge Avenger. And I think it really came out nice. But I got to take one last peek at the Mercedes, man. One last peek at the S500 before we get back onto the Avenger. So there she is. Headlights are cleaned. Headlights are sanded, polished. I sanded them with 800 grit, then 1500 grit, then 3000 grit before hitting them with a polishing compound, a mother's polishing compound. I think it really came out nice. Fog lights came out really nice too. It makes the car look like it just makes the car look so much better. Makes it worth more money. What do you guys think? I think it came out absolutely beautiful. Now, what I would like you to do is, any of you that are interested, go ahead and comment down below what you think this car is worth. It's a 2008 Dodge Avenger SXT. It has the 2.7 liter V6. It has the alloy wheels. It's got 195,000 miles on the odometer. A beautiful, fresh, black, metallic paint job. And it rides and drives like a dream. Cold air, hot heat, all that good stuff. Now, the only thing, like I said, I got left to do to it is I'm going to have to find somebody that can do a detail on this. I just don't have time, guys. That's the thing. Like, I've got so many cars I'm working on, and I know that sounds like a pitiful excuse, but I don't have time to do a detail. And as you can see, the seat's got, you know, it's got spots all over it. The floor, too. I don't expect it to come out perfect when it's done. You know, it's still an older car. I don't expect any type of perfection, but it definitely has to come out looking better than this. You can probably see on video here the little stains all around. That's got to be cleaned up, man. The car smells good. It looks good on the outside. All that's left is to make it look good on the inside. So I'm going to see if I can't get it in somewhere for a detail, an interior only detail, get it steam cleaned, make it look fresh, smell fresh. And I think after that, guys, once I get that door handle replaced, this thing will be ready to go up for sale. So it's a brand new day, and we're out here at the local LKQ Pick-A-Part here in Oklahoma City, and I'm walking by. I'm looking for some of the parts, obviously, and I walk by and I see this old Dodge Dynasty. and I saw a Dodge Shadow just a few minutes before this, a Dynasty. They used to call them Dynasties because when they inevitably broke, it was generally nasty, expensive. Look at this, a 91 Dynasty. And honestly, it's in really good shape considering I mean, think about how old this thing is. It's got the key in it and everything, man. And people have already started picking on it, but I mean, you got the good 3.3 V6. The problem that I always found with the Dynasties, the 3.3 was a good motor, but the transmissions in these were generally junk. And I'd almost bet that's what killed this Dynasty right here. See if we can find anything else interesting out here. So we got lucky. We found an 08 Avenger. However, it's missing the entire front door. I could be wrong, but to me it looks like the door handle on the back door is the same door handle that's on the front door. Now, I'm not 100% sure about this, but I found one out of a Dodge Charger. I believe this is out of a Charger or something. I think pretty sure it was a Dodge Charger I pulled this out of. They look quite similar, but I'm going to take this off first and just double check that the part numbers on the back match. If they do, then we're good to go. If not, then we're going to have to keep searching. To get this off, it's going to be a little bitty Torx bit right here. I don't know what size it is. It's a T20. You've got two more down in here. And then there's a bunch of clips around the bottom you got to pry off. And the door panel literally comes out, slides up, and you should be able to take it off. And this is exactly what I was afraid of here. The door handle is integrated into the door panel itself. As you can see, it's like plasti welded or something. Yeah. So if you wanted to grind all this down, you could pop this out for sure. But then you're going to have to find a way to re-secure it back here again. So I'm going to sit here and think about this for a minute. In fact, I think we're probably just going to look around and see if we can just find a good door panel that's ready to go. Before I get too far into it, though, I do have to show you the Dodge Shadow that's sitting out here. 1990. I've had more than my share of the Dodge Shadows. These two were pretty decent cars as well. I always had good luck with them. Don't know why. I will tell you one thing about the Dodge Shadow. This particular engine always ran rough. Like, not misfiring. It was a rough riding engine. It was a rough riding car. It was not something that I considered to be very comfortable at all. But it was a reliable vehicle, man. The Dodge Shadow, the old K cars, good cars, man. At least in my opinion. Your experience may vary. It's actually in really good shape too. Some of the cars out here are actually in ridiculously good shape for the age. I can't believe they're sitting here. It looks like mouse crap, but what has this got? 199,000 miles on it, guys. This car made it 199,000 miles before it ended up at the pull-it yard. Sad to see it go, man. This would have been a great Maaco special paint job, and it looked almost good as new. And who could forget the old 90s Dodge Neons? Another one of my favorite old cars produced by Dodge, man. And I know y'all are probably laughing. You know what's off at me right now. Hard to believe, right? Hard to believe. Who would like an old Dodge Neon? Man, I love them. Always have. They were not reliable. They were not great cars. But I always had a thing for the Dodge Neon. I remember when it first came out, man, it was such a marvel to look at. It looked kind of like a bug. You know what I mean? That's what I first thought when I saw the Dodge Neon. I thought it looks kind of like a bug, but it was kind of like the Chevy Cavalier when they went aerodynamic in 95. And Dodge also, I believe in 94, Dodge came out with the Neon, and in 95, Chevrolet revamped their whole Cavalier platform and made it look really interesting. I actually really liked the 95 Cavalier as well. It was different. Cars were becoming aerodynamic. They were starting to take on new forms. They were looking like bugs or frogs in some cases. But regardless, it was such a great time to be alive. It was such a great time to see all these interesting looking aerodynamic designs rolling off of the floors, coming out on the public streets. And I just remember always wanting a Dodge Neon. I've had a ton of them. I've had a ton of them because I love them. Again, they are not reliable. They're, generally speaking, not great cars, but I still love them nonetheless. This one has, oh, how typical of a poor old Dodge. This is really sad, guys. The miles on this are really sad. This is probably one of the lucky ones. It made it to 125,000 miles. I don't think you can probably see that, but it made it to a whole 125,000 miles before she ended up in the scrap yard. What a shame. Now, this is something you don't see every day at LKQ. I was in the middle of prying the Dodge badge off of this old Stratus to use in my Avenger, and I noticed it was making noise. You put the key in and turn it on, and everything comes on. Does it crank? It doesn't crank. But yeah, there's the keys, and this does have power. That is really bizarre. So far, we've got one thing that I came here for, and that was that emblem. And that emblem was very difficult to find, but we found it. Now, all I gotta do is find one. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna start. The transmission is shattered. It's literally ripped to pieces. Wow. How does that even happen? It looks like something blew out of the transmission and blew this thing apart. Good Lord have mercy. So I was able to pull this out. I simply took a screwdriver, got behind it, and just pried it out from the front here. It goes in just like this. I'm going to have to find a way to secure it to my door panel, but unfortunately, it's kind of all or nothing here, guys. Let's go take a look at the front door. I believe these are all identical, just one is for the left side, the rest are going to be for the right side. Other than that, should be the only difference, but if you look at them, I flipped this upside down so that it would match, but they appear to be the same size. So I think this will work. I'm going to take my chances because I don't have a choice. One of these on eBay or Amazon runs about $60 to $75, and you got to wait for shipping. I don't have time for that, so we're just going to do our best to make it work. We got everything we came for. They only had one Dodge Avenger out here. One. And this is it. This red and white one here. The only Dodge Avenger they have. So let's get back to the house. Let's get this put on. Hope it works, and then we can get this thing over to the detail shop. So, moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. This, I'm telling you, I'm not the biggest fan of Dodge, especially from this era, but I will say, it's my personal opinion that this Dodge Avenger is an excellent car. I know a lot of you hate the 2.7 liter engine. I understand that, but it runs great. It rides great. Throttle, acceleration, all of it very responsive, very good. This to me is a great car. 200,000 miles, and it runs phenomenal. Now, this door right here, this took all of 10 minutes to take apart. Like, this was nothing. It just pops apart. You know how your clips usually break? You know, at least on GM anyway. Well, these clips are designed to be multiple use clips, and they all came out unscathed. They all survived. So I'm going to take this door handle and install it. It looks like I don't have to worry about melting this plastic down again, because this actually screws in to the plastic here. So once it's screwed in, that excuse me, that should secure it. It looks identical to me, other than this one doesn't have a chrome handle, but you know, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Let's see if we can get this to fit in here. She wants to give me a little drama. That's okay. There she goes, just like that. Booyah. And we have a door handle. Now it's just a matter of hooking everything back up, putting it back together, and making sure it all functions properly. Moment of truth. We've got it all back together. We got to make sure this works. Oh wow, look at those hard water spots. That's from where I don't know how well y'all can see that. That's bad. That's where I did those headlights yesterday. I'm about to take it down to the Auto Spot LLC so they can do the interior. Maybe I'll see if they can do a give it a bath. What do you think? Is it gonna work? How does it look? I think it looks good. Doesn't look great because the rest of them are chrome, but you know what? I did the best I could. This is the only one I could find, man. There weren't any other ones at all. This was it right here, only one. And look at this. Look, we got our little Dodge emblem. That was like the last little finishing touch that I needed to complete this car, other than the interior detail. So are you ready? Here we go. Look at that. Works perfect, like a charm. That's everything, guys. This car, aside from getting a detail and a bath, is done. So let's get it to the Auto Spot LLC. All right, boys and girls, we made it to the Auto Spot LLC. Let's go see how Brian's doing. How's it going, man? Whew, good to see you again.
You too. No
social
distancing going on.
Yeah. I only social distance from people I don't know.
Yeah, well, I don't go very far. This is pretty much where I live, so heck yeah, this looks pretty good.
Yeah, they did pretty decent. Every time it comes into here, though, you can see trash in it, man.
Yeah,
out in the sunlight, it's so much
crazy lights going on. Heck yeah, that's not bad at all.
No, it was a $300 paint job. Single stage, but
I'll have to go back and look at the pictures of.
Oh, it was bad, dude.
Yeah, you were saying it was like clear coat.
It was bad. The clear coat was gone on the hood, on the roof, and worse than that, somebody tried to correct it themselves by spray painting.
Gosh.
This door had runny spray paint, clear gone up here. Like, it was the only place that they really could have done better on is under here. They didn't sand that or something, or it's overspray.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it comes out on video. Right back there, that's pretty rough. They kind of.
Well, it's hard to, like, they should have taken the spoiler.
Yeah.
But it's a $300 paint job.
It's a $300 paint job.
So, the interior?
And it's got nice flakes in it too, man. For a single stage, that looks really nice.
Like I was talking to you the other day, I really think having that purple one painted.
Yeah.
And doing that and then coming back and like sanding
and showing
polishing,
everybody.
Yeah. Like, hey, this is a $300 paint job. Granted, it was like a $1,500 detail bill.
Right.
But, you know, for $2,000, you might be able to have something really, really good. And be
with a $300 paint job.
Exactly. Way cheaper than doing
a $5,000 paint job or $6,000.
And still having defects, you know?
And I bought this car for, I think I got this for like $275.
Yeah, I saw you. It looked like you've been buying a lot more out at the.
I've been buying a ton.
They're so cheap.
Yeah,
and like that BMW with those wheels. You should.
Don't tell anybody.
Yeah, right.
IAA has been real cheap lately, man. I don't want nobody to know.
Stealing cars out there, like that Mercedes. I was like, dude, you could get more in parts.
The headlights,
those wheels on that Beamer are gonna pay for it like 5 times if you haven't gotten rid of them.
No, they're still on. I got a set of tires for it, and I got all the parts in.
What we need to do is you just need to bring those tires.
I told you, man, come look at them. I even got the center caps. I ordered them from Germany, which we're shipping.
They're 15s, right?
16s. 15s, are like the smaller the size, the less desirable they are. So 15s and 16s are, you get into 17s and 18s, and those are the ones.
Yep.
All right, guys, so we're going to leave this with him overnight, and he can get on it tomorrow. We'll come pick it up sometime tomorrow. For you guys, it'll still be the same video. For me, it'll be tomorrow. And then we got to get this thing down to Weird Beard. I don't know what day it is for you, but I want to have this car down there by Friday. Tomorrow, for me, is Thursday, and obviously you want him down there by Friday. It's payday for a lot of people. So we'll come back tomorrow and see what kind of magic he was able to work on the interior. All right, guys, are you ready to end this video? I'm ready to finish this video out right now. So we are at the Auto Spa LLC. Look, all you Oklahoma City people, anybody in the metro area local, you definitely want to come check these guys out, man. They do phenomenal work. I mean, phenomenal work detailing these cars. They'll make your car look as brand new as they can with, you know, whatever current condition your car is in. When it comes to detailing, polishing, waxing, just cleaning in general, man, they take this so seriously. And no, I'm not getting paid for it. No, I'm not getting a discount for it. It's just, I told you guys before, when I have good service somewhere, just like with Maaco, I love to promote local businesses that take care of their customers, man. And the Auto Spa LLC definitely does that every time. They went and did the engine. They got in and really did the wheels. Like, the wheels were filthy before. Look at this car. Is it not absolutely beautiful? It's... I'm telling you guys, look at this. She is absolutely gorgeous. I love that color. I really love this color. Beautiful, beautiful metallic flakes. Gorgeous. Now let's take a look at the inside. You remember what it looked like before? Look at it now. Look at this. Look at this. It smells wonderful. It's clean. It doesn't have massive stains all over the place anymore. They did such a phenomenal job on this car. So big shout out and thank you to the Auto Spa LLC over here in downtown Oklahoma City for taking care of this car and making it look great again. I'm going to pop the hood. We'll show you how they made this engine bay look. And then I guess that'll be the end of the video, guys. Check her out. To me, this car looks like money. How much money? I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to Weird Beard and see what he thinks it's worth to him so that he can make some money off of it and I can make some money off of it. And if he makes me a decent offer on this thing, then I guess we will be sending this to Weird Beard, and you guys can watch Weird Beard's channel to see what he does with it, guys. That's going to be it. Comment below. Tell me what you think of the Dodge Avenger. So I hope you enjoyed this video. A lot of the videos that are coming out are videos that have taken me multiple days to make. Usually when I make videos, I make them the same day and I get the videos edited, uploaded, and they're gone. But lately, because of a major drop in YouTube revenue, ad revenue has gone down the tubes, as George Carlin would say. The video content's just got to be better. I'm working harder, and I hope you guys are seeing that. I hope that it's coming through on video, and I hope that you're enjoying it. This car video, I should say, has been days in the making, and it was a lot of fun. I absolutely enjoyed it. What do you think this car is worth? I don't know. I'm thinking from a retail perspective, around $2,500 to $3,000. That's what I think. It does have high miles, 195,000. but it doesn't leak anything. Air conditioning works. It runs and drives absolutely great, and now it looks great too. So we'll see what it goes for. We'll see what Weird Beard makes off of it, and be sure to follow him, Weird Beard, on YouTube. Again, AutoSpot LLC here in downtown Oklahoma City. Let me get you their information real quick, guys. They always got some real cool cars out here, man. We got the Camaro over here. There's their sign, and I'll get you their phone number and everything. So if you're local, you can call them up, set up an appointment to bring your vehicle out here and have it looked at. There she is, guys. There's the address, there's the phone number. Be sure to check them out. They have been a tremendous help to me. Now I'm gonna get out of here. I hope everybody is happy. I hope you're all healthy. I hope everybody is doing great. If you are, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Leave your comments down below. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram, Auto Auction Rebuilds. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I'll catch you all very soon in the next one.